As the Marvel Cinematic Universe gets bigger and bigger with every passing year, ensemble superhero movies are becoming increasingly popular. From the Suicide Squad sequel/remake/makeover to Zack Snyder's controversial Justice League, it seems fans are much happier when they can pick and choose their favorite amongst a ragtag team of superheroes. However, there's a TV series that has been playing the ensemble game for 2 seasons already, and it's at least as good, if not better, than the Marvel and DC movies that populate our theaters every month. Of course, we're talking about the Netflix hit show The Umbrella Academy. If you're already a fan of the TV adaptation of Gerard Way's comic book series, we don't need to tell you why it's great. If you haven't seen it yet, what are you waiting for? The show's creators have officially announced that The Umbrella Academy will return for its 3rd season, subtitled Hotel Oblivion, in 2022. So come on, join in! After more than a year and a half since the 2nd season finale, fans will finally be able to witness the Hargreeves gang face one of their biggest challenges yet, an altered timeline in which Reginald founded a different school called the Sparrow Academy. We can probably expect more time travel hijinks and most likely another apocalypse, but it's the amazing cast of characters that'll keep us glued to the screen. Among them, we're dying to know whether Lila will return after the handler's gone, and whether she and Diego might actually have a shot at a relationship. While the countdown is on, why not kill some time by looking at some real-life Diego gossip? If you want to know what the star actor portraying him is like when the cameras aren't rolling, you've come to the right place. Keep watching to find out 5 things you probably didn't know about David Castañeda. While you're watching, remember to click on the like and subscribe buttons to show your support for this channel. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon too. You'll get a notification every time we have something new for you. We enjoy bringing you fresh content on your favorite films and TV shows every week, so you'll be glad you did. Number 5. A Mexican-American who translates scripts to Spanish for the feeling. You could probably tell from David's last name that he has Hispanic heritage. What you may not know is that he's a first-generation Mexican-American. That means he was born in Los Angeles, California, to a Mexican family. He lived in Sinaloa until his high school years, and his family spoke Spanish among them. Castañeda himself is more comfortable with his parents' native language than with English, and according to an interview, he still translates his scripts from the Umbrella Academy to Spanish, because it's easier for him to understand the feeling behind the dialogue. Of course, David's background has made his decision to become an actor a bit challenging, and not everyone at home thought he would make it in Hollywood, where Mexican Americans are very frequently underrepresented. Nevertheless, that has only made him more aware of his responsibility as an actor, and he has said that when he's on screen, he feels like he is channeling his entire family. Castañeda is also very excited to represent the Latino community, and he hopes that kids from a similar background realize that they too can become Hollywood stars or even superheroes. Number 4. Succeeding dad in his construction company. His plan B. The relative lack of Mexican-American actors in cinema meant that David had to tread lightly when it came to his dreams. He got his first acting role when he was only 17, but he still wasn't sure that performing was a viable career for him. That's why, when he graduated, he decided to enroll at Cal State to study civil engineering. His dad owned a construction company, and he thought succeeding him was a decent enough plan B. That didn't stop him from auditioning from time to time though. After landing several roles in short films, he decided to switch to part-time studying so he could fit in even more trials while he went on with his learning. In 2013, he finally landed a more substantial role in an ABC series called Switched at Birth, where he appeared in a total of 7 episodes. He hadn't graduated yet, and balancing work and study proved hectic. He was hell-bent on getting his degree, and he finally earned a double major in communications and international business in 2015. Goes to show that, just like Diego, David has a deadly aim in life. Number 3. He trained in Thailand and could be a professional stuntman. David takes his stunt work very seriously, and he's actually responsible for most of his fight scenes in the Umbrella Academy. To be able to convincingly play the Academy's resident knife thrower, he spent a month at a Muay Thai camp in Thailand, right before shooting started in Toronto. Castañeda loves fight choreography and describes it as a precise dance. Although he hasn't gone back to Southeast Asia to keep training, you can still see a few videos of him on Instagram sweating his butt off during workouts. As for the knife throwing, let's say David is not nearly as confident in that department. He confessed that, despite practicing, he still sucks at darts. However, that didn't stop him from training as hard as he could to get comfortable wielding his weapons. Fun fact, the knives you see in the show are the real kind. And yes, David is super proud that he's managed to make everyone feel safe on set while he's handling that lethal weaponry, and he's not the only one that's pleased. Stunt coordinator Rick Forsyth has said that Castañeda is as good as any pro guy he has ever seen. You only need to check the corridor fight scene in Season 2 to know what we're talking about. Number 2. He loves choreographed fights, but is shy about his dancing. Despite his love of playwright fight scenes and labeling them as precise dance, David is a bit shyer when it comes to actually twirling. Fans have really enjoyed seeing Diego Hargreeves shake his butt in the dancing scenes between Diego and Lila. Considering Castañeda is a consummate pro, you wouldn't be surprised to hear that Lila portrayer Rubia Arya and him spend several sessions working with an expert choreographer. However, dancing in a TV show is also about instinct and acting talent. For the scene in which the Hargreeves kids perform the song I Think We're Alone Now, showrunner Steve Blackman asked the cast to come up with the perfect dance style for their character. Ever the committed professional, David conceived a violent, serious-minded technique for Diego. His moves were partly inspired by the Fresh Prince himself and by the pop and lock learned back in Mexico. He has also learned moves like the windmill and the worm, which means he should have been confident in front of the cameras. On the contrary, he thought dancing for the show was nerve-wracking, and he found it scarier than doing any other kind of scene. That's rather sad to hear, because we would pay for an Umbrella Academy spin-off about the pop-locking adventures of Diego Hargreeves. Number 1. He is dating Rubia Arya. Or isn't he? Check the Instagram. The romance between Diego and Lila Pitts was one of the most emotional cores of the last season of the Umbrella Academy. Their on-screen chemistry, despite the handler's adopted daughter's eventual betrayal, has led many fans to believe that David and his colleague, Rubia Arya, are a real-life item. It's not surprising, considering that the couple have been dropping clues here and there. In an interview with Vulture magazine, the British actress and drummer said it was an absolute pleasure to work with David. Wink! It seems that to get into their characters' mindsets, David and Rubia spend a lot of time together on their own, just so they could become friends before being on set. Arya said it felt special, and you can see that it really was just by looking at their relationship in the show. Although the two have never officially confirmed their relationship status, their Instagram accounts don't lie. There's a wealth of pictures of them together with their families, and they don't shy away from complimenting each other on social media, so it's safe to say their bond looks much more promising than Diego and Lila's. Well, that's it for now on number 2, aka Diego Hargreeves, aka Mexican-American superhero David Castañeda. Let us know what you know about him by writing in the comments section below. While you're at it, make sure you also like the video and subscribe to our channel for more content on your favorite TV and film stars. Don't forget to hit the bell icon too. If you do, you'll get a notification every time there's some new content available on our channel. Thanks for watching, and see you soon!